Good morning and welcome to part 6 of how to get your business online at home, in your bathrobe, at your kitchen table. Today we're going to talk about LinkedIn. I'm really excited about LinkedIn. It's one of the oldest social media platforms. And originally it was quite stodgy and a bit boring, but it recently, a couple of years ago, bought by Microsoft, and it's been enlivened. You now have different options available to you, and they've also changed the algorithm in LinkedIn, whereas before only the very big guys were ever seen, like the Richard Bransons, etc. They've changed it now so that the smaller business has an opportunity to shine. And the way you do that on LinkedIn is provide really good content. So we're going to talk about that. First off, we're going to have a look at LinkedIn setup, and I'll take you to my page. Okay, so LinkedIn. LinkedIn is your CV in the modern world. It is super important as a business person to have your LinkedIn as up to date as possible. Think of it as your CV. Think of it as a representation of you as a business person, as a person. It's so important to fill in everything, to take the time and to fill in everything. So if you look on the top right hand, you'll see your profile with me underneath it, and you'll be able to go to view profile. Right, so in here you need to go through and fill as much information as possible. Get your profile picture right. Don't have it too serious, but don't have it too casual. You want to be friendly and approachable. You're not a huge business person, you're a small local business, so it needs to be friendly and approachable, but not standing against a blank white wall looking like you're in a mug shop. Do put in an image in your cover space at the top. Try and have it representing your business. If you remember in part 1 of our videos, I talked about Canva, the little design software program. They should have LinkedIn cover images that you can set yourself up. Okay, there's lots of spots to fill in. Think about your keywords again, which I mentioned in part 1. Use them in any paragraphs. These are going to be found by Google. Put in all your jobs. Okay, try to link to the companies that you were associated with. It should, when you type in the business, come in a drop-down section and click on it, because there's going to be people that you used to work with that you can connect to who might be helpful in your business today. So you need to be linked to the company that you used to work for. Okay, some of them won't have them because they haven't been set up on LinkedIn, but do try to get that little image there. Okay, make sure you also put in your education and link to the correct institutions. Any certifications, qualifications you need to put in. If you can, try and get some people to recommend you. Really useful. Okay. One of the important things is that you have your business set up in LinkedIn. And this is really easy to do. So you have your personal profile. and you need to have your business there. The way that you do that is you go up to work up here and you scroll down, and there's create a company page. Really simple. Okay, so it'll take you through to a page where you can set up your business. This is sort of like a mini website for your business. Make sure you've got all the right details, contact points. Think about your keywords in the strap line at the top. Use hashtags if you can. Their hashtags are used on LinkedIn, or are just starting to be used on LinkedIn. And not as much as Instagram. Instagram's 30 hashtags, LinkedIn's about 3. Okay, make sure you have all the contact details, link it to your website, make it look professional, fill in all the details of your business. We advertise our workshops on our business page, as you can see. Okay, now the thing about having a business page, if you have about 20 employees, I would do all my content posting on my business page, and I would get all my employees to share and like and comment on that content, on their posts. That way you're promoting the business. If you're a sole trader, or there's only one or two of you, then I would keep the business page ticking over, having one post a month maybe, and I would concentrate on my personal profile. The reason for this is that you've got more connections on your personal profile, and any posts that you do put out there will be seen by more people, whereas it's a lot harder work on a business profile. So if you have a bigger company than 20 people, use your business page to post any content. If you haven't, keep your business page ticking over with a nice salesy post every month or so, but concentrate on using your personal profile. Right. The other thing I'm going to talk about on your personal profile is who you're following. Okay, so it's important to connect to people and to talk to people. I would go in, and if you've already got LinkedIn, and have a review of who you're following, who you're connected to. It's important to get rid of anybody that doesn't represent who you are as a business. So Auntie Maud from Canada, who's into knitting, isn't really helpful. So just have an edit. They won't know if you unfollow them. Just do it quietly. But make sure that the people you're connected to are professional and are beneficial to your company, because people will look at who you're following. So make sure they represent who you are. Then you need to also connect to people. You can do this by when you meet people at network meetings, etc. Also have a think about people in your past life, in your past jobs. And the reason that I suggest this is that even if they don't become clients, their connections might be worthy of becoming clients. Okay, so think of it as a ripple effect. And there also might be connections in businesses that you can approach to help your business. So don't be pushy, don't bombard people. It's tiring. On LinkedIn, you get lots of people messaging you, trying to sell you things. Don't be one of those people. Be genuine and honest, and not annoying. Okay, so what I'm also going to talk about is what to post. LinkedIn is the place people go to learn about to get extra knowledge about their business. Sorry. Oh, sorry. There's the joy of live video. Okay, so so people go to learn about stuff. They're also still a little bit nosy, so do share background information about yourself, wins within your business, stuff like that, because people do buy from people. I keep saying this, people do buy from people, so you need to share information about you. But there's a big thing on LinkedIn called thought leadership. It's about providing information. So share information that you know that could be helpful to the people that you're connected to. Stuff that relates to your business. So I share stuff about social media. It feels like you're giving stuff away for free, but if somebody can't afford you, they're going to follow you because you're interesting and you provide information, and they might tell people that, oh, I know somebody that does this. People that can afford you will know that you know what you're talking about, and they need somebody to do it, so they'll contact you. So do think about your posts as providing information. That's what LinkedIn's about. It's about sharing information and connections. Okay, so to recap, make sure you go in and fill in every single detail. Think of this as your CV. Make it professional. Review who you're following. Get rid of people and connect to new people. Make sure you set yourself up a business page for your business. If you're a big company of 20 plus, then get your employees to connect to your business page and share the posts from your business page. If there's only one or two of you, concentrate mainly on posting on your personal page, but keep your business page ticking over with a nice salesy piece once a month. Any content that you do share, make sure it's a little bit more serious than Facebook or Instagram. Make sure it's full of interesting information, but do share stuff about you personally. Do show your personality, because people buy from people. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Twitter, which is another fun platform, and then the rest of the week we're going to continue with Pinterest content and strategy. So have a good day. Talk to you later.